We also have the numbers now. The overall state voter turnout until 9:30 a.m. is 7.95%. So a lot of early morning voters who have come up.
We've seen that, unfortunately, Bangalore's always had a pretty less voter turnout. Going into the election this time around, it's quite crucial for all parties that a huge number of people turn out, to vote. Yes. What are you going to say to the voters who aren't voting today?
My only request to all of them would be to please come out and vote in big numbers. Elections are a festival of democracy. The system of democracy which we have chosen for ourselves places a very important burden, responsibility on all of us to be an active and important voice and stakeholder in deciding the leadership. Not many countries, not many states have this kind of an opportunity where a free and fair election is conducted and people get an opportunity, a voice to select their leadership. It's a blessing. When we see at polling booths, very old people in their late 90s, on wheelchairs, on crutches, coming out and vote, it's an inspiration. I request all voters, especially the first-time voters, to turn up in big numbers and cast your vote.
One question we posed to all the voters today, Mr. Surya, was that there are several emotional, sentimental issues being picked up by all political parties ahead of the elections, the BJP and the Congress, be it the Bajrang Dal issue, hijab, halal, all of this. Many of them went on to echo, including the Murtis, that, this isn't exactly something which is going to have much of an impact on them, that they're just purely voting for, development this time.
Elections, governance is a holistic and a very integral solution to a lot of problems and challenges that society faces at the level of the, economic level, at the developmental level, at the cultural level. All of these issues, whether it is economic, whether it is developmental, whether it is cultural, all play its role in an election campaign because society votes for a comprehensive leadership which meets all of these aspirations of a society. So I wouldn't want to divorce or rather address both these issues as parallel to each other, as not meeting at some point. And I'm sure that the people of Karnataka will choose a party which is not only going to cater to the developmental aspirations of the state and the city, but also most importantly address the issues of the society as a whole.
Talking of development, one last question to you. The Congress party has, started a campaign now where they're going on to worship cylinders ahead of the elections just yesterday as well. And we saw, the president coming out there urging people to come out in large numbers and worship cylinders before going in to vote. This, of course, very indirectly is a dig at the BJP, citing that, inflation is on the rise, that gas prices are on the rise. How is the BJP going to respond to this?
Madam, for a lot of things, the BJP need not respond. People will respond. Wait for 3 days and you will see the response of the people in Karnataka. Okay. Thank you.
Well, that was in fact Tejasvi Surya there going on, of course, say that the BJP is quite confident in Karnataka. Understandably so, of course, it is the day of voting. Whomever we speak to today or interview is going to come out and say that they're quite confident. We'll really have to wait and see what it is that the people of Bangalore and Karnataka are going to be voting for and who's really going to be winning the hearts of the people this time around.